Watkins from Your Black World and the Black Business School, and I wanted to talk about black-owned businesses for a minute. A lot of us know about black-owned businesses that have let us down. We've gone to black-owned businesses that just had bad service and weren't doing a good job. I think that one of the things that we have to sort of remember is that we are a people that have been traumatized on numerous occasions. We also are individuals that we re-traumatize each other. So it's like you have traumatic people reacting to other traumatic people. So it's like a big box full of mouse traps where when one mousetrap goes off, it sets the other mousetraps off, and then all of a sudden you just have chaos everywhere. Well, I kind of feel like that's what happens when you have black folks dealing with each other, and the quest for what I call economic love. Economic love is just like regular love, where it's built on trust, it's built on trade, it's built on mutually beneficial scenarios. Everything from hugs and kisses to having sex and reproducing to ultimately on the far other extreme, death and destruction. And so I would argue that when you're talking about economic love in the black community, when you're talking about supporting black businesses, which I hope that you agree that that's important. I mean, I assume you wouldn't be watching if you didn't at least consider that. We got to understand that building love and trust is very difficult to do in a community where there's so much distrust. And so what happens is that in the black community, when we have so many businesses that where the business owners are first generation entrepreneurs, they don't always know what they're doing. They're under supplied in terms of capital and know-how and resources. Sometimes they can't give you the efficient service that the white businesses can. It doesn't mean you should ignore that, but it does mean that you should sort of be very deliberate in terms of how you temper your response. So, for example, the worst reaction to a bad black-owned business is to just go and decide, I want to put them out of business. I'm going to blast them on the internet. I'm going to tell everybody how terrible they are because I don't want them to be in business. Because you got to remember, when you destroy a black business, you're destroying the employment of black people. And so I would argue that you don't want to do that, because if you do that, then those black people got to go work for white folks. So instead of attacking the black-owned business, instead of destroying the black-owned business, instead of ridiculing and trying to destroy the reputation of that business, just try to help them improve. Go and offer some suggestions for improvement, help them to learn ways to do things better. Tell them I'm not going to come back personally because the fish was soggy, or whatever it is you want to do, but don't feel that you always have to go seek and destroy. We have to find ways to resolve disputes, achieve our goals, and even sometimes have a little bit of conflict without always pushing the nuclear warhead button and saying we're going to destroy each other. Because if I destroy you and you destroy me, then we're all going to be destroyed. So that's my rule. That's my code of conduct suggestion, is that we should have a code of conduct in terms of how we engage black business, and we should engage in a way that is productive, that is constructive, in a way where I say, look, I just want you to know, here's why I'm not coming back, but here's some ways you can avoid the problems that I ran into before, or whatever it is you want to do. So, or maybe give them a way to make it better. They give you something free, then maybe you do try again. It's totally up to you how you want to respond. Well, that's it. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. I'm out of here. If you want to learn how to start a business, we have a program in the Black Business School at blackmoney103.com. Blackmoney103.com is the third sequence it's the third part of our Black Money sequence, but it's the one that focuses on entrepreneurship and starting your own business. You can try it out. We have attorneys and business experts that come in. They can answer every single question you might have. So feel free to check that out at blackmoney103.com, or you can also go to blackfinancialintelligence.com. That's blackfinancialintelligence.com. I'm out of here, guys. Take care. Have a good day. See you soon. Peace.